Hey everyone. So, you want to get better at climbing, right? Well, as a climbing instructor, I can tell you one of the biggest things holding people back isn't some crazy hard move. Nope, it's how they start their session. It's all about how we get our bodies ready to climb strong, and maybe more importantly, how we stay healthy so we can do this for a long, long time. Now, I know if you're kind of new to this, or even if you've been at it for a while, the whole idea of a proper warm-up can sound, well, a little intimidating. Like there's the secret handshake you missed out on. But listen, I promise you, it's not that complicated. Today, we're going to build a super simple, really effective warm-up, piece by piece, that you can take with you every single time you go to the gym or the crag. Let's get into it.
All right, so here's our game plan. First, we're going to talk about why this stuff even matters. Trust me, knowing the why helps. Then, I'll show you a simple three-part framework that's really easy to remember. We'll go through each part, step by step, with stuff you can actually do. And at the end, we'll cover some common mistakes so you can sidestep those right from the get-go.
So, first things first, why even bother? I mean, really. And I think understanding the why is the absolute key to making this a habit that actually sticks. Because it's not just about, swinging your arms around. It's about getting your body smart ready for what climbing is going to ask of it.
And look, it's a totally fair question, right? We move all day. We walk, we lift stuff. But climbing is different. It asks these really specific, intense things from parts of our body, like our fingers and our shoulders, that, well, they just weren't originally designed to support our entire body weight from a tiny little ledge. And that's where the real challenge is.
Okay, now this is the most important thing you'll probably hear all day. Seriously, look at this. Your muscles, they get with the program pretty fast. You'll feel stronger in a matter of weeks, but your tendons, think of them as the tough, ropey bits that connect your muscles to your bones. Man, they are slow to adapt. We're talking 3 to 6 months. And this is the trap, you see. You feel strong because your muscles are firing on all cylinders, but underneath it all, your tendons are way behind schedule. That gap, that's the danger zone. That's where all those annoying, persistent climbing injuries are born.
So, a good warm-up is your secret weapon. It does two huge things. First, it gets blood pumping to all those tissues, warming them up and making them more, well, ready for action, which seriously cuts down your risk of getting hurt. And second, it actually makes you climb better. I'm not kidding. Warm muscles are just plain stronger and quicker. So don't think of this as a chore. Think of it as the very first move on your project.
Okay, so how do we actually do this without it taking forever? Easy. I use a super simple 3-part framework. It's easy to remember, it hits all the important points, and you can use it anywhere every single time.
It goes like this: global, activation, and specific. Phase 1, global, is just about getting your whole body warm. Phase 2, activation, is where we turn on the key climbing muscles. And Phase 3, specific, is when we finally get on the wall and ease into it. See? Super simple.
Okay, let's dive into phase 1, getting your body moving. The goal here is so simple.
Get warm, not tired. Seriously, that's it. This isn't the workout. We're not trying to get gas before we even touch the wall. We just want to get the heart rate up a little, get some blood moving, maybe start to feel a tiny bit of a sweat. You should feel good after this, energized, not drained.
And this takes, 5 to 10 minutes, tops. Hey, if you walked or biked to the gym, you might have already done it. If not, just pick a couple things from this list. A little jogging on the spot, some jump rope, maybe a few bodyweight squats or lunges. Throw in some big arm circles, both ways, and some gentle twists. The key word here is movement. We're not holding stretches, we're just moving, getting everything loosened up.
Okay, so our body is warm. Now for phase 2, waking up our climbing muscles. This is where we get a little more specific.
Think of activation as like knocking on the door of your climbing muscles before you barge in. We're just gently telling your shoulders, your wrists, your fingers, hey, you're on deck. We're not trying to tire them out, just getting them primed and ready to be stable and strong.
For your shoulders, I absolutely love an exercise called no monies. All you need is a light resistance band. You're going to grab it with your palms up, and this is the important part. Lock your elbows into your sides, like you're holding a book under each arm. Then, just slowly pull the band apart by rotating your arms out. You want to feel a gentle squeeze between your shoulder blades. It's not a big, powerful move at all. It's all about waking up those small, super important rotator cuff muscles that keep your shoulders healthy.
Okay, wrists. Super easy. Start with some nice, slow circles in each direction.
Then, get down on your hands and knees, palms flat on the floor, fingers pointing away from you. Now try to lift your palms off the floor while keeping your fingers pressed down. You'll feel that fire up your forearms right away. It's a great one.
And of course, we can't forget the fingers. For this, we'll do something called tendon glides. No equipment needed. Just open your hand. First, make a hook with your fingers. Then open. Now make a flat fist, where your fingertips touch your palm. Then open. And last, make a full gentle fist. Just cycle through those a few times. It's a fantastic way to get blood flowing through all the little tendons in there without actually stressing them out.
All right, we are warm, we are activated, and now for the best part. It's time to actually climb. This is phase 3, getting on the wall. And if there's one word to remember here, it's progressive.
This means, and I cannot say this enough, you do not get on your project first thing. Please don't. Start on the easiest climbs you can find, the ones with holds so big you can't miss them. And for these first couple of climbs, your goal isn't even to send. It's to move well. Pay attention to your feet. Be smooth. Just listen to what your body's telling you. After a few of those, you can start to slowly, gradually ramp up the difficulty.
Okay, so as you're starting to climb, a couple of questions usually pop up, like, should I be doing this differently if I'm bouldering versus rope climbing? And what's the deal with finger tapes? Should I be using it? Let's tackle those real quick.
The warm-up is basically the same, but you can tailor this last phase. For bouldering, after you're warm, you might want to do a couple of more powerful moves on really good holds, just to prep your body for that explosive style. For rope climbing, it's more about flow. Maybe climb a full, super easy route and just focus on your breathing and finding rests.
Now, about tape. Let's be really clear here. Tape is not armor for your fingers. It's great for covering a cut to protect your skin or maybe giving a little bit of support if you're coming back from an injury very carefully, but it will not prevent a pulley injury. Your tendons get stronger by being loaded properly and recovering, not by being wrapped up. So use it for your skin, but don't think of it as a magic shield.
Okay, we built the perfect warm-up. Now let's talk about what not to do. Avoiding these pitfalls is half the battle.
First big one, long static stretching before you climb. You know, where you just hang out in a stretch? Save that for after. Before climbing, we want movement. Second, and we've talked about this, but jumping straight onto your hard project. Don't do it. Build up to it. Another one is only warming up your fingers. Remember, your entire body is climbing, so give your shoulders and core some love too. And of course, the biggest mistake of all is just skipping the warm-up completely. Come on, find a quick 10-minute routine you don't hate and just make it part of the deal, every single time.
So let's just boil it all down one last time. It's 3 easy steps. Phase 1, go global. Get your whole body moving for 5 or 10 minutes. Phase 2, activate. Wake up those shoulders, wrists, and fingers. Phase 3, get specific and climb on the wall, starting easy and building up. And if you remember nothing else, remember this: consistency is everything. A solid 15-minute warm-up that you do every time is way, way better than some perfect hour-long routine you only do once a month.
Because at the end of the day, a warm-up isn't about getting tired. It's about getting ready. And when you take these few minutes at the beginning of your session, you're not just setting yourself up for a better climb today, you're making an investment in your climbing future, so you can keep doing this awesome thing for years and years to come. All right, that's it for me. Climb smart, stay safe, and I'll catch you next time.